What's up, you guys? Happy Gemini full moon. Coming to you from my porch stoop today. I sit out here a lot, watch the world go by. So how's everybody doing? Got a new moon. It was exact this morning in our sign of Gemini. This energy will be present or available, I should say. Things that you're calling in now until the Gemini full moon, which will be in December, Sagittarius season, late November, early December. I've been moving through some heavier energies, and I'm learning more and more and more that while some of the stuff is mine, for sure, no doubt about that, some of it is most definitely not mine, and that with my 9 Pisces placements, if you count the asteroid goddesses, and my midheaven and south node, that it seems I'm clearing some stuff for the, at times it feels like for the whole Piscean age, but I don't know about that. Maybe it's just my my experience of it, but definitely for the collective. So I guess I say all that to say, you know, really learning to differentiate what's mine and what's being projected and what I'm picking up on in the ocean of emotion for the whole collective has been helpful. Not always easy. It doesn't make it always easier, but it at least helps to clear it faster, I guess. So for all the empaths out there and my fellow Pisces fishies, I just wanted to share that. But I wanted to ask Spirit for some energies that we might be encountering or experiencing for this new moon. I ask that the Holy Spirit use me as a vessel to deliver whatever messages need to come through for whoever needs to hear them in this moment or any moment to come. Please and thank you. Okay. Ooh, I'm also going to read the degree for this new moon because it's really fun also. Alright, Spirit, what are we looking at today and for the next 6 months potentially? That almost flipped. What messages does the collective need to hear, Spirit? It is hot here today. Woo! Goodness. But sunny and beautiful. I apologize for the traffic noise. Ooh, first card out. Tower. So that's a major arcana. Talks about things crumbling down. It could be sudden, but it's things that in our lives are not built on a sturdy foundation. So there's a purpose to the crumbling. There's a higher reason, because you see the lightning strike in the traditional card, so it's like a divine intervention often. It is something potentially that we've known needs to change, but we haven't changed it, so the divine comes in. Some people don't like them. I find that if you're struggling to figure out what needs to shift, that a tower is actually a blessing, because the divine's like, here you go. Here's what needs to shift, and we're gonna give you this little shock. I just got a vision of like the electric like cattle prod, which, I mean, that's terrible. I'm not condoning that, but like it can be that shocking sort of disruption, like the card says, disruption that we need to get back on path. So Spirit, what do we need to know about this tower? And keep in mind, this is a general message. It may or may not be for you, but it could be for somebody in your environment, somebody in your life, and Spirit maybe just wants to make you aware of it, you know, so that you can support that person potentially. You have to take it how your heart is telling you to take it. Spirit, what do we need to know about this Tower? 8 of Pentacles, dedicated effort. So there could be something that you're putting a dedicated effort into, that you're working on diligently, and maybe you're not seeing movement. So the Tower is coming in to say, this is the blockage, and we're gonna have it come crashing down because we see your dedicated effort, we see what you're doing, and we're gonna bring in this Tower actually to help you, not to harm you. It can not feel like that in the moment, so keep that in mind. If you have something in the coming days or weeks that happens like that, keep in mind that it's for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay, Spirit, so 8 of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the 8 of Pentacles? Or what more information do we need about the Tower? My son has an orthodontist appointment, so I'm going to keep looking at the timer. I apologize for that. What do we need to know about the Tower or the 8 of Pentacles or any other messages, Spirit? Whew, that breeze feels good. Okay, let's see. Any other messages, Spirit? What I may do is read that degree translation separately and then stitch the videos together if I have to jump off for the appointment. Angels, benevolent spirit guides, what do we need to know about this 8 of Pentacles and Tower energy? There's 3 that popped out. We have 9 of Swords, darkest fears. So some of you guys listening could be finding yourself in your mind right now. The Gemini new moon is ruled by Mercury, which is our mind. It is the twins, so it talks about, you know, dualistic. It can be dualistic thinking as well with Gemini energy. So with your darkest fears, with 9 of Swords, it talks about, you know, really being trapped in your head, anxiety. So doing anything that you can, thinking back to times in the past when you felt like this and looking back to what worked then to move you through this energy, because this is an energy that, let's be honest, nobody wants to be in this energy, right? Being in fear, it's not good. There's fear that like indicates, hey, you know, a large animal is about to attack you. That kind of fear is helpful. It's necessary for our survival. But the fear that we create in our heads is not helpful. So we've got the 7 of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. In this deck, it is Seek the Truth in reverse, and the High Priestess is Listen in reverse. So Spirit, what do we want to say about this with the 9 of Swords and the Tower and the 8 of Pentacles? Give me just a second. I'm going to see if a message comes through. Okay, so I'm going to go, despite any like traditional meanings, because this deck does put keywords on here. So what I'm getting just from these 3 is that this 9 of Swords, the darkest fears that are coming up, could be because we're not listening, we're not receiving the message. That could also be why the Tower is coming in. So it could be that this state of mind has gotten us so up in our head that we are having trouble dropping down into our heart and receiving messages from Spirit on how to clear this. We're not seeking the truth potentially because the activity in the mind space is so dark. See how she's seeking light here? That she's splitting the curtains open and seeking light. And believe me, I've been here before. It's not pleasant, it's not easy. But acknowledging what our darkest fears are, you know, what the things are that haunt us, acknowledging that and seeking the truth and listening, you know, which is, it's feeling like that's not happening right now. And I strongly feel that's why the tower is coming in, because I feel like up until this point, whenever you're seeing this video, that you or whoever this is for, this message is for, Spirit sees that you've been putting in dedicated effort, that you're devoted to your to your path, that you have a genuine desire to grow and learn as a person, and that something has come along the path. Some Swords is all about thought, so something has come along to create or to trigger, most likely to trigger these dark fears, these dark thoughts that were already inside you, but maybe you hadn't addressed in the past. Maybe it was a blind spot, maybe it was something that you just weren't ready to look at. And so Spirit's saying, we see your dedicated effort, we understand what's happening right now, we see the space you're in, and so sometimes a tower is necessary to break up the energy and move it. I'm getting personal messages from this, so I hope it's helpful to somebody. You know, I'm always going to do my best to translate what I'm receiving from Spirit in an honest way, even though we'd all like to see 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, you know, like Wheel of Fortune in the upright, all that good stuff. But every part of the journey in the Tarot is important. It's all part of the hero's journey, the, you know, the path, the fool's journey. So have no fear. Keep your mind and heart turned towards Spirit as best you can. It's not always easy. Reach out for support where and when you can. If you can't do that in the physical, then of course you can reach out in prayer. You can reach out, you know, by talking to yourself or talking, you know, out loud to your angels and guides, and trusting that you have support that wants to help you, whether that's passed over loved ones, spirit guides, all of that stuff. So let's see. Let's just see what's on the bottom of the deck real quick. Oh, 3 of Pentacles, recognition and reward. I feel spirit teams right now saying to the collective, because there's so many people going through these energies right now, that, oh, and the Wheel of Fortune's right under that, and the Magician. Just to keep going, don't give up. You know that we all go through hard times, and just every day is a new day. Every chance, you know, every day is a new chance to make progress, or to just love yourself enough to keep going, you know, and don't give up, and know that life ebbs and flows, you know, just like the moon phases, and just like the ocean, and just like we see in nature, that there's cycles and phases, and, you know, This is available. Keep up that dedicated effort. You know, even if you say, well, I'm not working on anything, I don't know what to work on. Well, then just keep working on loving yourself. Keep working on exploring what's inside, you know, like what are the patterns, what are the different triggers and things that come up for you that you are ready to let go of and release, so that recognition and reward can come in. 38, it's an 11, 3 and 8. 11 reminds me of the Gemini symbol. It's a gateway, it's a portal. Okay, I went over, shoot. I'm not gonna speed. I got a speeding ticket when I was in Arkansas a few weeks ago, and I was so mad because I haven't had one in so long. So I'm not gonna speed to the appointment, but I do have to jump off. So I want to say I love you guys, and I'll either do a separate video or I'll attach the degree translation to this one. So wishing you all a blessed new moon. Set those intentions and wishes out to the universe and take the steps that are presented to you to take. All right, love you guys. Bye.